KGF Chapter 2, I am speechless. Speechless. So I watched KGF Chapter 2. What a movie. Yash has come back with a bang, blast and thunder. All of us were waiting for this day, and we already know that KGF is a brand that took Kannada industry to all the corners of India as well as the world. It's the blockbuster that has captured the hearts of millions. So it was no surprise that the theatre was packed, and this was probably the first time ever I watched a movie sitting in the second row of the theatre. I was lucky enough to get a seat. Straining my neck and my ears, I went through the most amazing, most breathtaking, most mesmerizing experience of my life. There is no bigger truth than this, that nobody can beat South movies. They are the best, and KGF 2 is proof to this. I was not totally sure if KGF could get any better or any bigger, but I'm so happy to tell you that yes, the sequel is definitely a monster. It has gotten much bigger, much better, thunderous and explosive. It will blow you off. This is one movie that will not allow you to breathe. It will take over your entire being for those 3 hours. You will forget yourself and get totally involved in the movie. I must say, Yash is not an actor. He's a phenomenon. He's a complete phenomenon. Like he says in the movie, Rocky is one and only one single piece. Believe me, even Yash I felt is one and only one single piece. No one like him. His charisma, his body language, his attitude, swag, good looks, his dialogue delivery, everything A to Z makes you go crazy about him. You actually fall in love with the actor. At least I completely fell in love with him. And what an entry! Rocky's entry in this movie is electrifying. It sends current through your body. The entire theatre went mad at his entry. The way the crowd cheered, danced, clapped, whistled for him, that itself was another experience. Of course, the action is of another level, but it is not the action alone that amazes you. Along with the stunts, at the same time, all of your senses are bombarded with Yash's style, attitude, swag, unbelievable rocking BGM that takes every scene to unimaginable heights. You go flying along with the scenes. It's the total package that blows you. And that song, Veera 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 Sultana, was so good. I could actually feel the theatre vibrating, pulsating to the song. Loved it. There are many fadu scenes in this movie. Particularly, there's this one scene where Yash comes out of the truck and screams, Kalashnikov! I will not tell you in depth about the scene. You must experience it. The whole theatre literally exploded with claps, cheering, whistles and whatnot. It was quite a moment. The dialogues are to die for. What amazing CT Mart dialogues. The dialogues are entertaining, have that punch to them. Also, the camera work, the VFX, everything was perfect. This is one movie that will totally overpower you. You will be sitting there like a powerless puppet, feeling various emotions washing over you one after the other. I really want to know, how do these South directors manage to pull off such an outworldish experience? Hats off to the director Prashant Neel. I salute him for this massive experience that he has presented to us, considering what a difficult task it must have been putting together this movie. Total respect to the director and the crew. Now let's talk about the other actors. Sanjay Dutt as Adhira was simply superb. What an amazing, ruthless, sinisterish presence. He was really good. Raveena Tandon was okayish. I mean, in the midst of an army of outstanding, powerful characters, Raveena Tandon's character did not kind of match up to the frenzy of the other characters. The heroine Srinidhi Shetty was also okay. Her expression is just the same, right from KGF 1 to KGF 2. Maybe it changes a bit towards the end, but somehow I wasn't that impressed. Prakash Raj as the narrator managed to do as good a job as Anant Nag. I loved every aspect of this movie, but towards the end, I felt a little annoyed. The action scene between Yash and Sanjay Dutt towards the end, I felt went a bit too fast. It was almost a blur. That was a bit annoying. I mean, you have two powerful characters coming together. It should have been better paced. But it obviously was for a very short time and so can be easily ignored. To tell you the truth, KGF 2, just like KGF 1, was entirely Yash's show. No second doubts to it. So that was about the movie. Now let's talk about 2 things relating to the movie that I felt bad about. First is the price of the ticket. I mean, I paid 350 rupees for the second row. I felt it was not fair. Of course, it was worth it, but then still not fair, I feel. Another is the climax. I love the climax, but then I left the theatre feeling really, really sad. Because guys, this probably was the end of the KGF franchise. I didn't want it to end. I wanted more of Rocky. Anyway, nothing can be done about it, I guess, unless the director comes with a twist in the next sequel. Hope that happens. I loved this movie and highly recommend it. Do not miss it for anything. So that was my review of the movie KGF Chapter 2. Friends, if you've liked this video, please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Bye.